Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Well guys, once again I welcome you all to my academic IELTS reading video. Ta-da-ta-da. Okay, be happy once again because previously I made some videos on gender training reading and now once again academic reading. So get ready for receiving new tips and techniques. But before we go on, I request you to share this video. This video is going to be very beneficial for academic and gender training IELTS candidates. That's why share this video. We say in English, sharing is caring. Okay? Alright, the question type which I'm going to solve right now, that is very popular question type and it is true, false, not given. Okay? So I'm going to tell you how to deal with true, false, not given in academic IELTS reading section 1, how to read the questions, what is it that you need to consider and what are the words that make all the difference. All these things I'm going to tell you in this video. So without any further delay, let's take a start. Alright guys, let's take a start. Question number 1. Marie Curie's husband was a joint winner of both Marie's Nobel Prizes. Now basically she received 2 Nobel Prizes from both, we understand that. Now if Marie Curie's husband was a joint winner in both prizes, then it is true. If Marie Curie's husband is a joint winner in one prize, not in both, then it is false. And if they don't tell us anything whether Marie Curie's husband was a joint winner in Nobel Prize or not, then it is not given. Now we are going to scan the passage and see where they talk about Nobel Prize, and there we are going to just make sure about it. So let's just start and we are going to find the word Nobel Prize from the first paragraph. My eyes are very sharp. Okay, Nobel Prize I found here. Now let's read about it. It starts from here. Born this in Poland, she is famous for her work on radioactivity and was twice a winner of Nobel Prize. Twice, okay, that's right, we got twice and both. Winner of Nobel Prize with her husband Pierre Curie and Henri. Alright. Now this guy is not her husband. She cannot have 2 husbands, by the way. Alright. So she won the prize twice, but actually only once with her husband and second time with Henri and this guy. Now what's the statement? Marie Curie's husband was a joint winner of both. Now actually not both. He was a joint winner in one of the prizes. So that's why question number 1, the answer is false. Okay, that's a nice start. Next, number 2. Marie became interested in science when she was a child. Now we need to read about her childhood. So if she became interested in science when she was a child, true. If she became interested in science when she was a teenager or adult, then it is false. And if they don't tell us when Marie became interested in science, then it is not given. Okay, so this is important. Now let's read about her childhood and all that stuff. Oh gosh, so simple, right? Now the answer is going to start from here. From childhood, Marie was remarkable for her prodigious memory. Now she was remarkable for her prodigious memory and at the age of 16 won a gold medal on completion of her secondary education. This doesn't say anything that Marie became interested in science when she was a child. They did not mention anything about science. They only say about her prodigious memory and at age of 16 won a gold, but 16 is not childhood. So no information is given on that. That is why question number 2 is not given. Now we have true, false, not given in section 1. That's why it's easier. Don't worry. In the same series we have true, false, not given in section 3. I'll sort that out for you as well. Number 3. Marie was able Mary or Marie, whatever, okay, Marie in French actually, Mary was able to attend the Sorbonne because of her sister's financial contribution. Now, if Marie was able to attend Sorbonne because of her sister's financial contribution, true. If it was somebody else's financial contribution, false. And if they don't tell us whether Marie was able to attend Sorbonne because of her sister's financial contribution or someone's, if they don't mention that, then it is not given. Now, let's just go on and we just sort it out. Financial, by the way, over here, sister's financial and this Sorbonne, this is important. So, we look for Sorbonne and see where do they talk about it. Okay, Sorbonne. We go on and see this. Got it. The University of Paris, Sorbonne in French as they pronounce it. In 1891, this promise was fulfilled and Mary went to Paris and began to study at the Sorbonne. She often worked far into the night and lived on little more than bread and butter and tea. Wow. She came first in the, there is no mention of anything here. Let's read it from there. From her earnings, she was able to finance her sister Bronia's medical studies in Paris. Now let's see. See that? So clever. Now the information is given before Sorbonne. From her earnings means from Carrie's earnings. She was able to finance her sister Bronia's medical studies in Paris on the understanding that Bronica would in turn later help her. Later help her to get an education, and that education she got in Sorbonne. So it means she went to Sorbonne University with the help of her sister's financial assistance. Exactly. What's the question? Mary was able to attend Sorbonne because of her sister's financial contribution. Exactly. Because over it is from her earning, she was able to finance her sister Bronia's medical studies in Paris on the understanding that Bronia would in turn later help her to get an education, and then she got that education in Sorbonne. That is why the answer is true. Mary was able to attend Sorbonne because of her sister's financial contribution. Exactly. So the answer is true. Okay, let's go on. Question number 4, and we see what is the answer to question number 4. Mary stopped doing research for several years. Stopped doing research several years. They might mention number of years when her children were born. Now you need to reach the part of the passage where she's got the children. So you can look for the words like children, daughter, son, boy, anything like that. Mary stopped doing research. Now if she stopped doing research for several years when her children were born, then it is true. If she continued her research, then it is false. Otherwise it's not given. So let's see, children. Yeah, first marriage, now children will automatically come. Alright, there it is, marriage, and alright, mineral. Okay, Pierre, devoted, now it's only marriage and all that stuff. Let's see where do they talk about their kids and all that. Pupils. Alright, bird, ta-da-da-da. Yeah. Now it means the answer is somewhere here. The births of Mary's 2 daughters, Irene and Eve in 1897 and 94, failed to interrupt what? Her scientific work. Wow. Failed to interrupt her scientific work, and Mary stopped doing research? Not at all. The birth of her daughters failed to interrupt. Okay, so Mary stopped doing research for several years when her children were born, and over here they say the births of Mary's 2 daughters failed to interrupt her scientific work. So actually this is false. They say stop doing research. She did not. Over there they say failed to interrupt. So question number 4, the answer is false. Great going, huh? Let's go on. Question number 5. Mary took over the teaching position her husband had held. Now, she took over the teaching position her husband had held, means instead of her husband, she joined that place or she filled the post of her husband. Now let's see what happened. Oh, sad. The sudden death of her husband. It means then something happened. The sudden death of her husband in 1906 was a bitter blow to Marie Curie, but was also a turning point in her career. Henceforth, she was to devote all her energy to completing alone the scientific work that they had undertaken. On May 13, 1906, she was appointed to the professorship that had been left vacant on her husband's death. Wow. So sad, huh? Wow, I'm feeling sentimental. So they say she was appointed to the professorship that had been left vacant on her husband's death, becoming the first woman to teach at the Sorbonne University, that's the University of Paris. So Marie took over the teaching position her husband had held. Actually, that is true because they say that had been left vacant on her husband's death. So question number 5, the answer is true. Let's go on. Question number 6. Mary's sister Bronia. Now again, we did something about Bronia, but we got to read it again. Mary's sister Bronia studied the medical uses of radioactivity. So Mary's sister Bronia studied the medical uses of radioactivity. If Bronia studied medical uses of radioactivity, then it is true. If Bronia studied some other subject, then it is false. And if they don't tell us what the subject she studied or what did she study, then it is not given. Okay, so this is like this. Now let's just go on and we read about Bronia, and we got to find Bronia once again. Okay, it's Marie. By the way, in true false not given, the questions and passage, they are in the same order. Daughters, okay, Belgium, Paris, Radium Institute, okay, sister, yeah. Good, we found Bronia. Now we need to read from here actually. Mary also gave lectures in Belgium, Brazil, Spain and Czechoslovakia, and in addition had the satisfaction of seeing the development of Curie Foundation in Paris and the inauguration in 1932 in Warsaw of the Radium Institute, where her sister Bronia actually became director. Her sister became director. Alright, but what did she study? One of the Marie Curie's achievements, now they're talking about her achievement. There is no mention. I mean, in Paris and the inauguration in 1932, the Warsaw of the Radium Institute, where her sister Bronia became director. What is it? Mary's sister Bronia studied the medical uses of radioactivity. There is no mention. They talked about her before, but again there is no mention, and the answers are in sequence. I don't see Bronia anywhere else. Let's just take a quick look. Okay, here is Marie only, and daughters, her daughters, Maria, and only, yeah, here. Let me just take a look here. No. Alright, it's only Marie Curie. Okay, there isn't anything. No, this is not given. So question number 6, the answer that Mary's sister Bronia studied, they did not tell us anything about what she studied. So this is not given. Okay guys, I told you this video would not waste your time. Alright, welcome back. Alright, feeling good, huh? First 6 questions, true, false, not given. That is done. So this is how you must read the questions carefully, and you have to find the answers. If you like this video, hit the like button, okay? And you must share my videos so that others also get benefit from these videos. I teach Ielts online. If you want to join my online Ielts classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.